Oh.
What is up, guys? It is now 5:35 in the morning. Saan tayo pupunta? Somewhere in Quezon province. We have 3 destinations today. So vlogger kami for today. Wow.
Sila Pras.
Sila pa. And I hope you guys subscribe, share, and like this video. Vlog-vlogan.
Bulag-bulagan.
So, what's up, guys? Nandito na kami sa first. Anong tawag dito? Tanungin natin ang ating coordinator.
Gusto ko ito, mema lang ako dito. Mema. Kain daw muna tayo. Yes, finally kakain na naman. Kain tayo, Ben.
Breakfast.
Baka ito na lunch, di ba?
Okay. Oo nga.
Ay,
Brunch.
brunch, yeah. Nahuhuli na kami sa tour. Nag-shoot pa kami. Hi, Tita April. Tita April. Para sa Bangon Mangrove Swamp. Lakas pa ng mga pogi nitong camera to.
Diba?
True. Ang layo na namin.
Habulin mo siya.
Habulin na sila. Kung nakikita nyo man, babalutan tayo ng mga puno. So yung sikat ng araw pa iba-iba. So, yun,
Grabe, guys, ang layo pala ito.
Sobrang dilim. Lala. Kala mo naman tunay na vlogger. Bishing bashinga. So dito po tayo sa horror house.
Ang madapa patay.
Kaway ka nga. Wow.
Ay, ang pretty mo dyan.
Tingnan mo. Oh, pak, ganon. Ganon. Ayan, may nabutan kaming team building ng isang church.
Tara, shoot natin yung bridge gamit yung Osmo.
Ano ang Osmo? Ito ang Osmo. Yeah. Wow.
Sobrang old generation Osmo na yan. May Osmo pocket na ngayon, guys.
ASMR ito. ASMR. Alam mo ito ASMR. So, papunta na kami sa
Second spot.
second phase. Hindi po natuloy yung dalawang
Location.
pero napuntahan naman, pero hindi
Kasi-
lang kami naka...
Umulan guys, umulan.
Kaya, yun, puro kami photoshoot. Puro ako photoshoot. By our photographer. Abangan nyo, magre-release kami ng photos. Meron
Release ni Lobo, sunod-sunod.
Merong-
Isasuot, iba-iba.
So yun guys, matagal pa daw yung biyahe.
Sa ilalim ng putilaw.
Papahinga lang kami dito, tapos pagdating doon, titingnan namin kung anong pwedeng magawa. Then, day 2! Good morning! Morning!
What's up guys, second day. And we're going to the beach side and the mangrove side. Kasi may event na tree planting.
Anong oras na? 6.
It's now 6:10.
Oh, early birds. Pero sa school, di makapasok ng ganito. Hindi namin nakapag-vlog.
So we're gonna try to fly the drone later. Mukhang okay naman ang weather ngayon.
Mukha naman. Hindi namin nakapag-vlog kagabi.
Kasi madilim.
Ang dilim. Tsaka pagod na. Tsaka tinawad na kami.
Yun talaga yun.
Yun talaga yun. So yun, naka-umuwi lang naman kami kagabi. Yun lang naman nangyari.
Ay, kailangan natin video nyo I love San Andres.
That's I love San Andres. So
Abay, parang medyo madilim.
madaling nga.
Ang panahon.
Madaling.
Hindi kaaya-ayang magpalipad.
Katinik katinik. Nag-clean up sila sa mangrove. Uy, may kalabaw. Mama kalabaw. Kita niyo yun? Okay, ako'y natakot. Kala ko tatamaan na tayo. Kala ko katapusan ko na. Papaalam na sana ako.
Yeah, wala mo. Start ko ah.
And so here's Benji, napapalipad na siya ng drone. Wow. Hello Mama. So sasapuhin natin yung drone.
So what's up? Papunta na kami sa Bangka para pumunta sa Alibi. Doon sa island. Oh. Ito na guys, sasakay kami sa bangka ng DENR papunta sa Alibihaban.
Video ako sa Benji, baka madala sayang.
Side bloopers din.
Ay! Hindi ba niya napabalanse? Pinapalapit na ride sa Disneyland. Open.
Matibay ba yan? So, go again. Chill lang.
Pa-chill lang.
Wow, pa-drone lang. So, dito na kami sa
Alibihaban.
ano?
Alibihaban.
Alibihaban Beach. And we're back. We're back. We are back from the beach.
Ang laki ng place nung inikot namin. Ang laki ng island.
Mas malaki ka.
Baliw ka.
So, yun. Hindi naman kami masyado nagtagal.
Nakapagpalipad kami! Yay!
Yeah.
Sana maganda yung mga kuha.
Yes, sana maganda yung output. Yun lang talaga. So, papasok na ulit kami sa van. Punta kami sa... Balik ba tayo sa ano?
Sa
Sa lodge?
Yes!
Yan, nabalik kami sa lodge.
Nakawala na yung ano mo!
Crap mo!
Ayun na, natakbo na!
Oo. Nice, nice.
Ano?
Ganda. Oh, ba't
Crop mentality kaya.
Wait lang, nakamute pa pala ako. Good evening po sa inyo lahat at welcome po sa isa na namang umaatikabong episode ng AGRIKB, hatid sa inyo ng Dream Agri Media at ng YPart Philippines. Teka lang, nasa na ba yung mga logo natin sa taas? Bang! Ayan na, nandito na sila. So welcome po sa AGRIKB. At kasama po natin ngayong gabi, bago natin pakilala yung guest natin, pakilala muna natin yung co-host natin. Actually, ako yung co-host. Hype man lang ako dito ngayong gabi. Kasama natin ngayon ang #1 vlogger sa balat ng agriculture, Mr. Bards Interna. Bards, good evening sa'yo, sir.
What's going on, everybody?
What's going on?
Binago ko lang ng konti yung intro ko. Pero, hoy, kahoy, good evening, guys. Welcome to AGRIKB.
Welcome
Naman na
sir.
ni Dax. Baka mamaya naliligaw kayo. Pero man kayo, that's good, a good sign. Huwag na kayong umalis dahil
Oo, dito na.
we are on our Yeah.
Pang
Yun
ilan
nga,
na ba?
we're on our 13th but 13th episode, no? Sabi nila yung
Dami na.
13, number 13 is unlucky, but
Ay, hindi.
I beg to disagree, no? But today, because today, we
Hindi.
have a very special guest,
Yes.
no?
Oo,
So,
pero
before anything else, sige bro.
batiin muna natin yung mga nanonood ngayon, ano? So, ayan, si kapatid na resident agriculturist. Nasaan daw yung hat mo? Pero may
Freshen up
follow-up yung
muna tayo.
may follow-up yung isa nating kasama.
Ay.
Winner daw yung bangs mo, pre!
Siyempre, freshen up muna tayo ng image natin. Baka naman, ma-typecast tayong hot person. Pero mukhang gano'n na nga.
Ay, ma-typecast na.
Nandito na tayo with my
Okay,
new,
at
relatively
shoutout pala dun sa mga fans ni
Mhm.
Ma'am Hazel Reyes, no? Next week po siya
Yes.
lalabas dito sa AGRIKB. Abangan nyo po yan. Pero, total, nandito na rin
Tama.
lang nga kayo. Sabi ni Bards, manood na rin kayo ngayon kasi maganda po yung episode natin tonight. Malupit yung makakakwentuhan natin ngayon. Isa po siya sa mga pinakatanyag sa larangan ng game fowl industry, poultry industry. Nako, napakarami niyang fans. Sana kami din magkaroon ng ganong kadaming fans.
Sana
Pero-
makarating tayo dyan.
Abot din tayo dyan. Abot din tayo dyan. Pero bago yan, bago ang lahat, meron tayong i-introduce ngayon na mga bagong segment dito sa AGRIKB, no? So, alam mo naman tayo, continuously tayo nag-evolve, nag-innovate tayo. And bago tayo mag-start, meron tayong isang segment na introduce namin ngayon. Panoorin nyo to. So, yun ang segment namin pinamagatang Silent Reacts Only. So, maglalabas
Yes.
kami ng tatlong agricultural news. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung ilalabas ni Bards or ipapakita ni Bards sa akin. Hindi rin alam ni Bards kung ano yung ipapakita ko sa kanya. Pero magre-react lang kami sa pamamagitan ng facial expression. Bawal kami
Wow.
magsalita. Bawal kaming umimik. Facial expression lang. Tas kayong mga nandyan sa bahay, kayong mga nanonood sa inyo dyan, ngayong sa inyong mga TV screens or monitors or tablets or cellphone, paki-send nyo nga yung emoji nung reaction nyo dun sa news na yon para naman ma-flash natin. Ano? No words ha,
Tama.
emojis lang guys, emojis lang.
Comment down
Silent,
sa ating
silent,
mga streams.
silent reacts only. Silent reacts only. Okay? So, Bards, nasan yung news mo?
Teka
Ready
lang
na ba
bro,
yung news mo?
before we forget, no, we are currently streaming sa ating Dream Agri Media, Dream Agritech page on Facebook and
Yes.
the Dream Agritech services on YouTube. Yes.
Yes.
May naghahanap kay Jim. Anyway,
Nasaan si Jim? Jim, nasan ka?
si Mouse, Sir Rinko.
Yes. Si Sir Rinco Hernandez,
Sir
hinahanap
Rinco.
si Sir Jim. Jim, nasan ka daw, Jim? Ay, kasi alam nyo kung bakit. Kasi nga, next week sila ni Ma'am Hazel. Ayan. Next week, ay, teka lang, blank.
Medyo,
Ayan, next week sila ni Ma'am Hazel. Kasi, basta, abangan nyo mamaya, sasabihin namin kung
Why?
bakit. Pet malu. Pero, next week pa yon. Yung ngayong gabi ang mahalaga. Any emoji? Yes, any emoji pa. Shoutout sa papa ko nanonood ngayon. Hi pa. So, any emoji, basta emoji lang ang reaction na. Kung heart, kung angry reacts, basta silent reacts. Bawal mag-comment ng words. Okay? So, Bards, nasan
Yes,
yung ano
correct.
mo? Where's your screen? I can't see it, bro.
ako na ba?
Hindi, ako muna.
Sige,
Pero,
sige.
ano muna sa akin, ibato muna sa akin yung screen mo para makita na natin. Pero, eto na. Ang unang balita, Bards, ngayong gabi, na ipapakita ko sa'yo. Bawal ka bawal ka mag-comment ng words, ha? Ano lang, reacts lang.
Ay, teka lang. At sa headlines ba titingin?
Headlines lang. Oo,
Oo,
headlines
mahirap.
lang.
Pero sige, try
Headlines
natin.
lang. Pero, tas babasahin ko ng konti.
Okay,
konti. Okay, ha? Okay. Ready na. So, halatang hindi tayo nag-practice.
Hindi talaga to. Surprise to naman, syempre, para may element of surprise.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, ready,
Ready.
ha? Okay. New company by Temasek, Bayer, to develop vegetable seed varieties for vertical farming. Singapore state investment firm Temasek has joined hands with the impact investment arm of German pharmaceutical and chemical maker Bayer to form a company that aims to develop new varieties of vegetable seeds better suited for indoor vertical farms. The new company, Unfold, will be headquartered in Davis, California, and plans to have commercial research and development operations both in the United States and Singapore. Bards, anong reaction mo?
Tika lang.
Ano?
Basta yun na una.
Wait, ano? Okay. Ano?
Sure.
Anong reaction mo? So parang interested, parang ganun ano. Parang ganun. Kayo diyan, mga nanonood, ano pong wait lang, hindi ko makita yung mga emoji nila eh. Parang blanco lumalabas. Emoji ba yung sinesend yung mga kaibigan? Ayan, no, blank kasi. Ba't ganun?
Oo nga no.
Sad.
Explore natin yung
Explore
emoji
natin yan
mode.
kung
May
paano,
tumatawa.
no? Sabi ni Jim, ha daw.
Bakit kaya?
Bakit kaya? Okay.
Hindi naman kailangan explain, no?
Hindi mo kailangan i-explain. Basta ganun yung
Okay.
reacts mo.
Yes.
Okay. O, ikaw naman. Nasaan yung news mo sa akin? Ano
Teka.
tayo? Salitan tayo. Oh, ito. May nakita tayong mga reacts. O, ayan, o. Heart at saka shocked. Ito, shocked din. Si
Ay!
Ma'am Darling.
Teka,
Dalian.
makikita mo pala yung... Teka lang ha, medyo tayo. Technically challenge. Ihiwalay ko lang yung para hindi mo makita yung ibang headlines.
Oo. Isa-isa lang. Para
Okay.
Natawa daw sa mukha mo si GM doon sa reacts mo kanina tungkol sa
Okay.
Alam naman natin yun.
Oo. Ay, lumabas.
We are entitled to our own reaction.
Our own facial opinion. Meron bang ganon? Facial opinion.
Ayan, parang ganun, Bats. Nakuha ni Papa yung emoji, oh. Ayun, oh.
Teka.
Parang
Okay,
ganyan nga
okay.
yun. Parang ganyan nga yun.
Yeah.
Parang ganyan nga yun.
Oo.
Okay. Ready na ba ako?
Oo. G?
Basahin mo.
Okay. US identifies some of the mysterious seeds mailed from China. From Alison Waller, the New York Times. So, a federal agency said it had identified 14 types of plants from unsolicited packages of seeds that appeared to have been mailed from China. So, if you've heard the news about it, revealing a mix of ornamental, fruit and vegetable, herb and weed species. Among the plant species botanists have identified so far, cabbage, hibiscus, lavender, mint, morning glory, mustard, rose, rosemary, and sage, according to USDA Animal and Plant Health Inspection Service. This is just a subset of the samples we've collected so far. So, ito na lang muna. All 50 states have since issued warnings about the unsolicited packages, and the inspection service said it had been sent packets from at least 22 states. So, bro, anong reaction natin dyan?
Yun yung reaction ka.
Parang
Sige, anong basa mo doon?
feeling ko more of nagtataka na looking for context. Feeling ko kasi yung mismong news itself, if you look at it kailangan meron kang background
Parang kulang
tungkol saan.
Parang
Pero yun,
further reading.
yun, kung narinig niyo yung news na yun, kasabay yan nung mga nangyayari ngayon. Just this August.
Si resident agriculturist. So, grabe.
Parang may
Relax only.
Ito
Pero
si
shoutout muna daw sa sister niya, si Michelle Lazaro. Good evening po,
Yes,
ma'am.
hello
Welcome
Michelle
po.
Lazaro. Thank you
Welcome
for
po sa
watching.
AGRIKB. Yes.
Pakihatid ka at pakisundo ng mga
sabi-
lahat ng mga friends.
Sabi
Ayan.
ni Jim, facial opinion. Tingnan
Right,
natin.
oo nga.
Grabe yung mga emoji reactions nyo, no?
Wow,
Matindi.
nagalit, nagmumura. And rolling eyes ba to, Tito?
Parang ganun. Kaya kong gaya niya. Ano ba yan? Confused o constipated?
Constipated.
Teka lang.
Yes.
Okay. So, that's the news from Bards. Ako naman. My turn.
Teka lang.
Okay. Lipat mo na. Ako na muna. Ready ka na ba? Handa ka na ba? Sa akin,
Ready.
second news item. 1, 2, 3, go. Treated wastewater may be the irrigation wave of the future. Approximately 1/2 of 1% of the planet's water is drinkable, and we use that water for much more than drinking, showering, brushing our teeth, watering our grass, etc. Consumer usage, however, pales in comparison to the amount of water needed to irrigate our crops. Water shortage is a problem. At any one time in the United States, there will be a drought occurring somewhere, said Clinton Williams, lead research soil scientist at the U.S. Arid Land Agricultural Research Center in Maricopa, Arizona. So Williams said there's plenty of water to be had, and his research shows that municipal wastewater can be used to irrigate crops. So, Bards, anong reaction mo?
Pwede bang GIF na reaction?
Ano yung Jeep? Anong Jeep yun? Hindi ko alam yun. Oh.
Ganun lang muna.
So parang halo ba yan ng shock and amazement? Hindi ko alam, pero sige, yun yung yun yung ano mo. So
Teka, ayan, may nag-comment. From
Okay, basahin mo
Ruben
na.
Dialagdon. Pa-shoutout po mga bossing. Shout out, Ruben! Shout out! Come on. Ito may pala, mga bagong, si Tito. Naka-smile. So for those who are just tuning in, ayan, for the benefit of EJR, Adluan's question. Ano daw meron? Yan.
May bago tayong
So it is a
segment.
new segment. Silent
Silent
reacts
reacts
only.
So magbabasa kami ng 3 agricultural news each, headlines lang and a brief paragraph, and then yun lang, magre-react lang kami ng walang context, basta react lang kung ano mang mai-react ng mukha namin, yung ika nga nila facial opinion. So, yun. Alright.
Facial
Bards,
opinion.
ready na ako sa second news item mo. Nasaan na ba yan?
Alright, sige. Share na natin. Napaka-interactive nito sa side namin ngayon, ha. Saya.
Okay, sabi ni Aaron, parang nerding out or geeking out yata ito. So, maganda.
More like ganun.
Okay, ready?
Yes. Okay. The headline is AGRIKB says projects outlined for use of cocoa levy fund. So, the Department of Agriculture said Tuesday. So, July pa to, last week of July. So, it has outlined projects for the use of the interest earnings of the coconut levy fund for the strengthening of the industry, as President Rodrigo Duterte urged lawmakers to pass a measure for the fund's implementation. The agency will launch a massive tree planting program, as almost 100 million coconut trees in the country are now old and senile, said Agriculture Secretary William Dar. So we will use both hybrid varieties and tall varieties. We will pursue a massive tree planting program. So anong reaction natin dyan, bro? Ay, natanggal. Pero anong reaction mo doon? Okay. Good. Ayun na nababasa ka. Okay, good news. Keep it coming.
Yun lang. Yun lang
Pagpatuloy
reaction
niya,
natin na.
yeah. Yun yung nababasa ko.
Maganda
So,
yan. Oo. Okay,
Coco
and
levy fund, guys.
for my last one, Bards, ready ka na ba mag-react?
Ready.
Ready ka na ba mag-react? Okay. Government reconstitutes tech panel for agriculture amid COVID-19 pandemic. To make the farming sector a poverty reduction tool during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Philippine government has reconstituted a technical panel for agriculture which will be led by the chief of international think tank Southeast Asian Regional Center for Graduate Studies and Research in Agriculture, or CIRCA. A statement showed that CHED has recently appointed CIRCA Director Dr. Glenn B. Gregorio as the new chairperson of the Philippines Technical Panel for Agriculture. So, Bards, anong reacts mo?
Ito.
Hoy, parang excited and interested, very wide-eyed, naka-high bangs
Nakikita
ang
yung
iyong
puting
mga
buhok
mata.
ko eh.
Oo, pero panalo talaga yung bangs mo. Wala tayong masasabi ngayon sa bangs,
Yes.
Bang. Okay, so, yun yung interpretation
Coconut
ko.
mud kasi ngayon to.
Shoutout nga pala sa mga PC. Dahil ba sa bao ba yun? Ganun ba yun? So, shout out sa mga ano natin, sa mga tito and tita natin sa Philippine Coconut Authority
Yes.
to celebrate ngayon ng Coconut Month. And do check out their series of webinars starting
Right,
on August
yes.
24 nga ba? Jim, tama ba? Paki-flash na lang kung kailan yung kung start
Wipart Philippines is also
start ng
actively
webinars.
involved in the celebration.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. Ayan, no? So tingnan natin yung mga reacts nila, no? Parang nagmamatsyag yung
Oo.
emoji na yun, ano? Parang nag-iimbestiga. Dito naman, mukhang hands up, saludo.
Power.
Okay?
Power.
Power. Power.
At bunot.
Ayan. Ito, mukhang coconut talaga. Okay, nasa
Oo
na
nga.
daw po yung fedora ni Sir Bards. Ayun talaga. Bards, hinahanap
Nagpapahinga
talaga.
muna.
Pahinga muna. Ayaw ni Bards
Para sa-
ma-typecast.
Image natin dyan.
Tama.
Okay.
And okay, last one. Bago yan, August 24 to 28, 9 a.m. to 12 noon. Every day, merong ibang topic. So please do check out yung page ng Philippine Coconut Authority sa Facebook. Nandun
Correct.
yung webinar schedules nila. So hopefully may flash namin mamaya dito bago tayo matapos. We'll try to do that for you. Pero Bards, yung last news item
Okay,
mo.
this is-
Kasi nakikita ko sa backstage, excited na yung guest natin eh. Nakikita ko gusto niya nang maka-interact ang mga ka-agri natin dito ngayong gabi. Kaya
Correct.
wag na
Ito
tayong
po, sir.
magpatumpik-tumpik pa. Ayan na,
Last
nasa na ba?
news for today. Ito. Kita na
Ayan.
ba? Kita na?
Ba yan? Wala
Okay,
pa.
ito yung
Good evening
title.
po kay Carlitos, Siador. Good evening po. Okay.
Good evening po. Okay, so the last news. Ito, DA nagtakda ng bagong SRP para sa agricultural fishery products sa Metro Manila. So ito na lang muna, no? Basically, ayan, 11 prime commodities ang saklaw ng bagong SRP sa ilalim ng admin order na ito. At halimbawa, sa lokal na bigas, 53 pesos kada kilo ang special, 45 kada kilo ang premium at 40 pesos naman ang well milled. So nasa 230 pesos kada kilo na ang karneng baboy na kasim o pige, habang 130 ang buong manok at aabot naman 180 kada kilo ang imported galunggong, habang 140 naman kada kilo ang local galunggong. So what can you say about that?
Parang kailangan ko magsalita. Nagutom ako dun sa mga sinabi mo.
Nagbanggit ng no? Puro pagkain.
Nagutom ako doon. Pero,
Ako din.
gutom ka rin. Sabi ko na eh. Pero, ayun guys, so thank you for joining our latest segment, no? Silent Reacts Only. So, every time na kami ni Bards ang mag-host or pagka naisipan namin na sila Jim din at saka si Ma'am Hazel, ang ating mga co-host din natin dito sa AGRIKB, magre-reacts din sila sa mga balita na surprise naming ipapakita para walang rehearsal, walang ano-ano.
Oo, wala to. Siguro ang i-rehearse lang kung paano i-share yung screen kasi yung iba,
Yan.
medyo ba yan? Ay, pumiyok pa ako. Okay.
Sabi ni Papa, yan, ang kanya reaction, shades reaction, ano? The future is brighter than the sun. Okay. So, ngayong gabi, eto na, Bards. Ito turn over ko na sa'yo. The honor is yours to introduce our guest for tonight.
Yes. So our speaker for today is yun na nga sabi nga ni Dax, no, he is an expert in poultry production and of course in game fowl. So wait lang, i-pull up ko lang ng matino yung kanyang CV because it's very overwhelming now looking
Ay,
at
nako.
his
Yes.
CV. So he is a licensed agriculturist, and then he also he's also a social media content creator. So kung kilala niyo siya, mamaya na makita niyo din, with 56,300 views and followers rather in August 2020. So of course he graduated PhD in Farm Animal Medicine at the University of Queensland, Farm Animal Medicine and Production. As a UPLB naman, nag-master siya ng Poultry Production, MS in Animal Science. And then he is originally from Masbate. Basically, he worked in publications, in the academe, no? Naging instructor and professor din siya as well as on business. And he also published, no? Not just one, not two, a lot of publications, no, in research na nakakatulong in the industry.
Napakarami.
Correct. So without further ado, let us all welcome with happy hearts and happy minds. Yes.
Woo!
Dr. Andrew P. Bunan.
Hello, Doc.
Yun. Hello po, sir. Good evening po.
Hi, hello. Actually, it's an honor to be invited to a webinar this at agriculture. Alam nyo kasi, for so long a time, I've been so used to being the one inviting and interviewing guests in my seminars and webinars. Ngayon, ako ang naimbita. This is a rare opportunity for me. And of course, bago ang lahat pala, I'm Andrew Bunan. Usually my peers, friends call me Doc Andrew. I'd like to congratulate the team Dream Agri-Media for being a channel for the sharing of useful knowledge in agriculture. Kailangan natin yan ngayon. And of course, to the viewers, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. We hope we'll be able to inspire you this evening.
Yes, for sure,
Yes,
for
for
sure
sure
po.
po.
Madami kayong may inspire. Alright, Bards. Wag na
At
tayo
ayun na nga.
magtutumpik par. Rekta na tayo dun sa ating first
rekta na
question
tayo,
para kay
sir.
Doc Andrew.
Okay. So, first question, sir. Kamusta po? Ayun,
Alam mo,
Good question, good question.
yeah, actually it's a very good question kasi alam niyo naman, we are still under quarantine and ang iba medyo nalulung kasi nga some of us lost jobs o minsan wala tayong magawa. Pero ito kayo, you are inspiring people. Kaya ako kanina tawa ng tawa dun sa first segment na pinakita nyo. Ang ganda nun.
Thank you po, thank you.
Naka-pilot, episode din. Pilot segment. Yeah.
Pilot segment, first time. Alright, at huwag kayong mag-alala, mag-introduce pa tayo
Yeah.
ng napakaraming segment dito sa AGRIKB. At mamaya, meron sariling segment si Doc Andrew. Meron kaming prepare na surprise para sa kanya.
Yes.
Abangan nyo yan.
Yes, Doc.
Hindi rin
Opo.
alam to ni Doc. Hindi rin to alam ni Doc, pero mamaya. Mamaya yan. Pero
Wala
Bards,
lang.
punta ka na dun sa first question natin.
Opo. So, thank you po, Doc, no, sa pagbibigay ng sagot sa pangangamusta. No? We all need, no, na makamusta rin, no, from time to time. But going or delving deeper with your career po, no, as a professional, syempre may pinanggalingan din po tayo, no, sa Masbate or
Yes.
sa local nyo po. Before po, nung time na yon, nung bata po kayo, ano yung parang naging impression ninyo sa agriculture in general? At parang, siguro diretsuhin ko na rin po, paano po kayo na-involved doon?
Well, actually, I grew up in an agricultural community, so parang walang bago sa akin pagdating sa agriculture because I grew up in it. Early in life, I already embraced agriculture kasi agriculture was our way of life. Although I've learned some downsides of it, one of which is the relationship between the usurer and the farmer. Na hanggang ngayon, I believe, yun pa rin ang nangyayari. Na nakakalungkot pero it still happens and we ought to do something about it. Kaya tayo nandito ngayon. And then sa akin naman, I am a graduate of, I don't know if you know about this, vocational agriculture secondary or high school curriculum. We were taught literally how to be farmers. We had trainings on theory as well as the practical side of not just farming, of course, agriculture. So this sort of cemented my understanding and interest in it. And also, I don't know if you've heard about this. When I was in high school, I was very active in an organization called Future Farmers of the Philippines, FFP. This organization was not only the Philippines but worldwide. I don't know what's happening to it now, but back then that was a well parang number one ano siya organization among secondary schools offering vocational agriculture, and it this organization trained me to be a leader until time came when I became regional president and later national president of the Future Farmers of the Philippines.
Yes po. Doc, I think yung FF, ano yun, Future Farmers,
Of the
ano po ulit?
Philippines.
Of the Philippines, active pa rin siya ngayon. I think meron po siyang linkage pa rin internationally. Nung nagtuturo po ako sa Tarlac, parang yearly po, meron pa din contest na sinasalihan yung FFP.
Yeah.
I don't think if that's still, ah, parang going on this year. Parang nangyari, nung nagkaroon po ng pandemic, meron po sanang competition kaso yun nga po, nagkaroon ng pandemic.
So, maganda. Yeah. Maganda kung meron pa rin. Kasi in America, parang siya ang mother ng Future Farmers Organization. Eh. We have the so-called Future Farmers of America. In fact, it used to be that when you are elected national president of Future Farmers of the Philippines, you'll be sent to America for a 2-year training na agriculture din. Kaya talagang i-expose ka sa agriculture, not just in the Philippines, but also in other countries, particularly America. Makita mo yung iba't ibang lugar ng agriculture.
Wow. I was about to ask din po, Doc, na parang kung gaano ka-difficult na mag-join or maging involved sa agriculture. Kasi nung mga nakaraang pong episodes, iba po yung mga narratives nila eh. Like, unexpectedly, they became part of the sector. And then, there comes Dr. Andrew na buti naman na may ganong opportunities for people like Doc. Yun, sana sa area nyo din po, ay ganon din. I mean, sa Masbate. But anyway po, may comment si Tito. Naalala ko din, si Tito Joseph na we hope your family is safe from the earthquake po. Parang kanina po ako.
In Masbate.
Or yesterday.
Kaya lang, na tinamaan kasi yung town mismo, there are mortalities, although hindi naman masyado. Pero doon sa side namin sa province, hindi naman. Na-feel lang nila ng kaunti. Yeah.
That's good to, I'm glad to hear that, sir. And meron pong bumabati si Sir Marvin. Dean namin dati sa CABSU, College of Agri, si Dr. Bunan. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Shout out sa mga taga Cavite State University, no? Shout out sa
Mga Kamso Pips, hello.
CABSU.
Sa coffee. Alam ko sikat sa coffee ang Kamso
Yes,
among
sir.
other commodities. Yun. So, with that po, sir, with all the training and all, syempre, yun po, nag-college na po kayo. And then, napansin po namin na you chose animal science as your specialization. Yun po ang tanong ko next. Paano po ninyo narating na or nakapag-decide na mag-animal science above all specializations?
Well, yeah, ano yan, may kinalaman dun sa nakahiligan. Because when I was a kid, growing up at home, I already loved animals, particularly pigs and chickens. I used to have a pet pig, one at a time, and then chickens. Yung aking pet pig, wag niyong tulong yan sa sty, pigsty. Doon ko yan pinatutulog sa bahay namin. Ganon ako.
Wow!
And then, I used to raise chickens and white in color. I raised them and I allowed some to grow up to maturity. They were all white, so I was expecting all the chicks would be white. To my amazement, some of them came out of different colors. So I became fascinated in that, and probably that fascination I brought up until I was in college, and I had no, parang hindi na ako namili eh. Parang automatic na I went to animal science. Although, maganda rin ang crops, pero mas gusto ko talaga ang hayop. Probably, a more appropriate question for me would be, bakit manok? Bakit hindi baka? Well, you
Yes,
know,
sir.
my province is a cattle producing
Cattle, yes.
province.
Masbate is known for
Yes
that.
po.
I chose poultry. Well, that's the same thing as I said earlier. I got early fascination for chickens. My parents have had cattle at that time, pero the pasture area was quite far from our home, so I would only be able to see them twice a month. So I became closer to chickens kasi kasama ko palagi sila. And ang fascination ko actually hanggang ngayon, native chicken natin. O sabihin nyo yung sabihin nyo game fowl ang ano ko. Well, I love game fowls kasi I love breeding them. Pero nandun pa rin ang native chicken, hindi yan nawawala sa akin.
Curious lang po ako, Doc, kasi yun nga po, parang may backstory din with yung preference yun ng game fowl. Kasi ako
Yeah.
po, gusto ko lang pong i-share, kasi hindi ko po talaga, kumbaga, gusto personal po ito, hindi ko po parang prefer ang animal science kasi ayoko po sila nakikita na dinidress, parang pinapatay for food. Parang sobrang morbid siya para sa akin. Although, syempre, kumakain naman ako.
That's
Is that
normal.
one of the reasons po, kumbaga, why parang yung game fall po kasi, di ba, fancy and kumbaga makikita mo siya talaga as your pet or parang partner in life, parang ganun.
Yes.
Bakit?
Natawa ako doon sa partner in life. Pero sige, sige.
I mean,
Actually, there are people who raise game fowls not for not for fighting. They raise them because they love them. Some, in fact, love just breeding them. Ako ganun. Kasi ang gusto ko yung mga kulay, yung nakikita mo yung pogi ang manok. I am
tikas.
fascinated with these features of the chicken. And in fact, hindi naman ako dating nasa game fowl talaga. Well, I used to be with boiler chickens and egg type chickens. One time, I decided to take a 1 sabbatical leave. And then while on leave, my objective was to write a chicken production book. Now, I was already a consultant of a sales company, veterinary sales company at that time. And then something came up on my mind. I thought, why don't I write something about game chickens? So that was it. Pagkatapos nun, yun na. Yung mga sinasabi niyong publications, yun ang bunga nun.
okay. So, parang
Nako, sobrang dami nun, Doc, nung sinend nyo yung CV nyo. Parang, yung CV itself is a book. Para siyang,
guys.
kung makikita nyo, para siyang index ng poultry publication sa Philippines. Parang nandun lahat ng topics, nutrition,
Pwede na makabuo ng
breeding.
library.
Oh, grabe talaga. Sobrang,
Let me
yung mind,
mention,
sir.
let me mention something. Our friends at Institute of Animal Science, whenever my name comes out of their conversation or class, they usually say that I am the father of the Philippine game fall industry. That's an honor, but actually I'm not. I'm just as a technical person who wants to contribute to the development of the industry. Kasi it's an industry na ang dami-daming nakikinabang, ang dami-daming doon din kumukuha ng hanap buhay nila.
Opo.
And it's grabe yung ano no, yung ako personally nung undergrad ako, hirap na hirap ako sa genetics nako, yung Bio30 na shout out sa Bio30 no, na si Ma'am Menjoro yung teacher ko doon, Dr. Menjoro. Hello po, good evening po sa inyo. Shout out sa Bio30. Tsaka sa mga nanonood diyan ng mga taga-LB, paki-comment nga kung ano yung experience nyo sa Bio30 dito sa comment section
Yes.
natin. Pero habang nung inaaral ko siya or nung pinagdadaanan ko siya, parang pagsubok lang. Grabe yung ano, yung appreciation ko dun sa mga geneticists natin, ano, yung mga breeders natin, plant or animal breeders. Sobrang ano niya, sobrang it's such a detail-oriented work and kailangan mo talaga hindi siya yung parang basta-basta lang eh. Parang pinag-aaralan siya, replications, and then observation ulit, and then replication ulit. Bago pa makapaglabas ka ng breed or bagong F1, di ba, sir? Alam natin yung ano na yan, yung process na yan.
Tedious, no?
Grabe. So, salute sa mga animal and plant geneticists natin, ano. So, Doc, merong ano eh, hindi natin maiwasan, merong technical na tanong. Konti lang. Sabi ni Ma'am Hazel Reyes, no, with regards daw po sa avian influenza, how ready are we to fight it and prevent it from happening again? So, Doc, siguro short opinion nyo lang or short outlook nyo on this particular issue.
Actually, well, I'm no vet. Pero naman tayong alam sa mga ganyan.
Okay.
Actually, may kausap akong isang quarantine officer. He will be my guest in my next webinar kasi nga yan ang tinitingnan namin. How can we prevent the spread of the virus that causes this flu? Ang isa, well, yun nga, quarantine, and then yung bawat farm kailangan talaga mag-institute ng isang program that would sanitize the farm on a regular basis. When I say sanitize, hindi lang yung facilities mismo, pati tao. Kasi ang isang malaking factor na nagdadala nitong mga germs that cause diseases, tao. So I am talking particularly about small farms kasi they're not as particular as the big farms as far as sanitation is concerned. Yung biosecurity.
Biosecurity. Yes po.
Yeah. Biosecurity ang kailangan talagang bigyan ng pansin. Of course, we have vaccination, nakakatulong ng malaki yan. Pero kahit na bakunado ang mga manok mo, kung yung farm mo, hindi mo rin naman gasinong inaasikaso, medyo madumi, hindi mo yung mga waste products doon, waste materials, hindi mo inaalis ng maayos. At saka yung bakuna mismo, I have noticed this in small farms. When they vaccinate their chickens, yung sobrang bakuna, basta na lang ilalagay sa isang tabi. That should not be the case. It's either you burn the remaining vaccine, including the bottle, or dispose of it properly. Ibaon mo yan sa lupa. Yun.
Ayun, sir. Thank you. So, ano lang yan. May nagtanong lang kasi, sir, kaya na-bring up na natin. Pero balik tayo dun sa topic natin, Bards.
Correct. Medyo na-shock ako dun. Pero okay naman. Nagkaroon din ng clarity with regards to that. So ngayon po, sir, ano ko ba to ipapackage? So you finished your bachelor's and then you decided finally to pursue graduate studies. So can you, kumbaga, dalhin niyo po kami dun sa parang journey na yun, nag-start po kayo mag-masters sa UPLB. And I think yun po, parang ano po yung mga adjustments sa lifestyle,
Yeah.
sa
Yeah.
pag-aaral, yung mga ganun
Ayan,
po
ayan.
mga bagay.
Oh, well, first, I think I have not mentioned anything about my bachelor's degree yet.
Oh,
Diba? Parang
yes.
high school yung kanina eh. Akala nyo yung agriculture na binabanggit ko, BSA na, hindi.
Ano
Ano
po?
lang yun. Well, anyway, originally, I thought of taking a different course far from agriculture. Siyempre, pag tayo taga-probinsya, ganun ang pangarap natin eh. Pero weighing things up, I still ended up taking agriculture and finishing it from an agricultural school with a very long name. Ang pangalan niya, the Best Masbate. Now it's a state college, actually approved na para maging university pero hindi pa rin nila magamit. Apparently, may mga requirements pang inaayos. Ngayon, ang tawag sa kanila ay the Best MSCAT. And that's the premier agricultural state college in Masbate. Doon ako nag-aral for my bachelor's degree. Wala akong regrets doon sa pagkuha ng agriculture. Although at that time, meron ibang mga ino-offer. Pero I still chose agriculture. I have no regrets kasi una, agriculture gave me life and then it gave me opportunities in life. Ang problema lang, while taking that course, parang hindi ko masyadong sineryoso. Bakit? I blame my high school preparation for it. Alam niyo siguro ang tinuro sa college na ituro na namin sa amin nung high school kami eh. So every time a professor mentions something, ang naisip ko, alam ko na yan eh. Pero mali pala, dapat pinag-aralan mo pa rin mabuti. Anyway, yun yung sa agriculture degree ko sa high school, sa college. Now, yung pag-masters naman, actually I was so hesitant at first. Bakit? I am a graduate of a virtually unknown school and then sa UP po ako mag-masters. At that time, I thought lahat siguro ng estudyante ng UP super gagaling. Pero I found out, hindi naman. Kaya naman natin. It was the encouragement of my mother, my mom, na talagang it played a big part upon my decision to pursue masters at UPLB. Nung una nga, medyo parang hindi feel. Pero as soon as I realized that I needed a lot more knowledge in agricultural science, doon nung nag-sink in yun, kailangan ko matapos ang masters. And I think luckily, I got employed as that time, ang tawag sa amin, science research specialist. Galing, ano?
SRS.
RA yun. Anyway, I got hired as a science research specialist and I had that opportunity to work with and learn from the late Dr. L.P. Jocoligado as my boss, Dr. Angel Lambio as my study leader and MS advisor, and Dr. Edwin Luis, who is a nutritionist and is well known in the animal feed industry. So, yun. And, I got to work on my favorite, the native chicken. My research was basically about native chickens at that time. Yun.
So, sir, tama po ba pagkakarinig ko, mother niyo po yung nag-push sa inyo na
Yes.
mag-master? Yun sir, pareho tayo doon kasi mother ko rin po yung nag-push sa akin mag-agriculture. So, shoutout sa mama, sa mga mama dyan, ano? Shoutout sa mga mama natin dyan. Good evening sa inyo. Dahil po sa inyo, nandito kami. At nandito rin kami sa agriculture. So, thank you. So, sir, grabe, no? Yung ano lang, yung parallel lang. Kasi, sir, ako din po, Ayun, medyo share na rin ako ng konti. Ako din po, nag-start din po ako sa researcher sa UPLB. And katulad nyo po,
Oh,
yung mga naging boss ko din, mga ano din po, mga halige, mga superstar
yes,
ng
yes.
ng horticulture naman. Shoutout
Oo.
kila Dr. Namuko and kay Sir Bong Salazar, no. So ayun. So parang ang ano lang sir, tanong ko na lang po, what made you decide to further pursue yung, of course, nag-start kayo na magmasteral. So, ayun na, tuloy na natin, sir. Paano kayo napunta sa Queensland? I mean, what made you pursue that?
Okay. Well, actually, I started with my PhD less than a year after I finished my master's.
Less than a
And
year.
I had a reason for that. Well, the objective was not that noble kasi ang pangarap ko noon was to finish my PhD before I reached the age of 30. Oh, may ganyan ba kayong pangarap?
Ako din po. May 4 years pa.
Kaya pa.
Anyway,
Well, actually, nagawa ko naman yon. Kaya lang, sabi ko nga, it's not so noble, pero maganda rin naman. Yun nga, kasi while doing my master's at UPLB, dahil nga na-employ na rin, parang yun na palagi ang usap-usapan. So, it came to me that I should finish my PhD early, either at UPLB or somewhere else. And luckily, I got a scholarship, so I was sent by Cavite State University to Australia for that. Less than a year after finishing my MS. Well, of course, at first it was difficult being away from your family and being in a very difficult, a different culture. I mean, talagang medyo iba. In the university alone, I got the shock of my life when I learned that the number of subjects I'll have for my first semester there would be 7. Dito sa atin, maximum 4 subjects lang, di ba? 12 unit. Doon binigyan ako ng 7 for me to qualify for the PhD program I was applying for. So medyo matindi. And
So
then I chose...
parang may qualification process pa, Doc? Hindi pa siya automatic admission. Wow.
Yeah, even if you finish at UPLB, you'll undergo a qualifying period. I was given a year to qualify. Luckily, I was able to. And then I chose poultry genetics and reproductive physiology as my field of specialization. Nung una, ang nasa isip ko, tama ba yung ginawa ko? Just like the questions you had earlier. Pero ano naman, nagawa naman natin po unti-unti. And then, well, tama ka. Meron kang mas gustong subject, meron kang mas ayaw na subject. I did not like chemistry subjects. I wanted to pursue nutrition, pero mahina tayo dun eh. So, doon na lang tayo sa genetics and then counting stat.
yes.
So, ang iba pa doon, kasi my PhD program was by research. So, I did research on broiler chickens for 4 years. I worked for my PhD for 4.5 years. Tama naman, 4.5 years din yung binigay na scholarship, yung duration. So, I was able to do that. And the difference between I don't know if it's also British and the American system is that nakauwi ka na rito sa atin, you still won't know if you'll be admitted for the degree or not. Thesis mo, nandun pa sa readers. So, they told me that it takes about, I guess, that was 6 months bago ko malaban. Luckily, I've learned about the verdict in, I guess, 4 months. And I was very happy with that. Now, summing up the program, well, it turned out to be a very good training ground for me. kasi it prepared me for to face the real world. And then, well, one thing pala, while doing my research, of course, if you're a researcher, you are required to present papers in animal science fora. So I felt very honored when the Australian professors told me that I helped revolutionize the Australian broiler chicken industry. So yun, medyo ano ako doon, greatly honored. Yun ang aking istorya sa PhD. Saka doon ako nag-aaral mag-tennis.
Tennis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Bart.
Yes,
Go ahead.
Doc, before siguro meron akong parang follow-up question on that. Siguro i-greet muna natin itong mga nanonood pa rin sa atin up until now, si Nef Ibarra. Yan, good evening. And
Okay.
si Gina, yeah, Ma'am Gina, yeah, watching with you. One of our regulars, I think. So yes, sa mga nanonood yan, invite pa rin kayo, mag-share pa rin tayo ng ating stream. So enjoy more of this very amazing episode for tonight. Yan, sir. Doc, explaining yung tungkol sa parang ang focus ninyo sa PhD research is about broiler. Can you, kumbaga, if you still can remember or provide us some idea kung ano po yung tungkol saan po yung research nyo on broiler, if pwede po malaman siguro.
Okay. Sige, i-recall natin. Well, I did research on reproductive morphology, physiology, and a little bit of breeding to further improve several lines that we were able to develop in the university farm. So, ang ginawa ko talaga noon, una, was to research on how to improve egg production in meat-type chickens kasi pag meat-type chickens, bababa ang egg production yan. Breeders yung ginamit ko,
Egg.
and then tinitingnan namin kung paano mapapataas ang egg production. Well, we were able to do that, but kung minsan when I came back here to our country, medyo nag-hesitate akong gamitin kasi parang medyo cruel yung ano namin, yung paraan. Kasi
Practice.
we had to really restrict the feed intake of the chickens. Pero boy, pagdating ng egg production, todo talaga ang kanilang production. Dito lang kasi parang masyado nating hindi natin yung mga manok natin na ganyan na breeders. So parang nag-alanganin ako, sabi ko, palagay ko I won't be able to make use of the found in my research dito sa atin. Ngayon, medyo marami tayong oras na bakante. I'm still working on proposals to be able to do just that. In fact, meron kaming proposal pa rin naman. Wala pang yon na gusto kong gawin yon sa native chicken natin, palaking sila by crossing them with meat-type chickens or egg-type chickens if you want to improve their egg production. And then, gawin yung ginawa ko noon to make sure na mataas ang production para kung may negosyanteng gumamit nung, hindi siya masyadong mamumroblema na baka hindi siya magkaroon ng tubo just because mababa ang kanyang chick production. Ganun siya in essence yung research ko.
Yeah, thank you
course,
for
maraming sanga ngayon kasi yung physiology, yung mga morphology, I had to study all those para magkaroon ako ng isang buong istorya about the research.
Yes.
and we appreciate that, Doc, kasi I know for sure madami rin na excuse me, na nagtatanong or hindi pa masyadong klaro sa kanila kumbaga, anong ma-offer sa kanila if they choose the path of taking animal science. So thank you po for sharing a glimpse of your research, and I
Yeah.
think the perspective of
Mm.
what animal science can do
Yes.
to yan, professionals and can contribute no in
Yeah.
agriculture.
Mm.
Yeah. So yun po, meron din shinare dito sa comments ulit bro, yung si Leandro Ibarra Puy. I think related ito sa happening sa life ng mga tao. So, yan, magandang gabi po. I have no guidance before, even during high school days. I have known before na mas okay what you enjoy agri-related course. So, ayaw lang ng parents magaya sa kanila. Therefore, pursued other course. Now, plan to take agri-crop course but too late for my age. Yeah.
Sir,
Well,
ayun,
oh,
para kay Sir Leandro, masasabi ko lang, it's not too late to learn about
Correct.
agriculture.
yes,
There's
yes, yes.
there's always ayan, lalo na po ngayon available na po, marami pong webinars ngayon, ATI,
Yeah.
your resident agriculturist. Sino pa bang mga nagpapa-webinar diyan? Si
Siyempre,
I am
Dream
ang
Agritech.
Paslupa, Dream Agritech, of course.
Agri
So,
2020.
yung mga friends natin sa UP Horticultural Society. So, madami ng agricultural webinars, madaming ways to learn, sir. So, kahit
So,
even if you think na it's too late, pwede pa, sir. Marami pong magtuturo, marami pong resources na ngayon. And thankful
Yes.
kami sa internet kasi, yun nga, we are able to reach people, and tulad nyo po, ngayon, pwede po kayong matuto kahit po at the comfort of your own home. So,
Yes.
Sir Deato, we want to encourage you. Kahit po sa tingin nyo, late na, hindi pa po. Kayang-kaya pa.
Yes. Kahit sa household,
tama po.
no, as... Sige po, Doc.
Actually ako, um, while at Cavite State University, we used to have students na may mga edad na. Bakit? Sila yung mga US Navy ba? And then they decide to pursue a degree. Eh may mga retirees na ang pinipili ng culture kasi they want to go into farming.
They want to
Saka
go-
yung masarap na ang bahay mo nandun sa may bukid. Parang napaka-healthy, natural. So, pagdating sa age, wala tayong problema dyan.
No age restrictions. Basta food production, agriculture never goes out of style.
Oo.
So, bro, si Sir
Yes.
Sig Agustin. Doc,
Si
good
Idol
to see you,
Sig,
Doc.
yes. Sig Agustin, good to see you. Doc Bunan.
Oo.
Apo. May tanong po si
Okay.
Jim, saang side daw po kayo ng Australia nun, Doc?
Brisbane,
Na
University
PhD.
of Queensland. Yeah. University of
Brisbane.
Queensland, Brisbane.
Brisbane? Sorry.
Brisbane?
Yeah.
Uma-accent.
Uma-accent ka dyan, ha? Okay, ha?
Yeah,
Alright.
Mike.
Yes, might. Yung mga ganong accent, sir, no? Siguro namimiss niya rin yung ganong accent, no? Well, anyway po, ito po, we are on our last part na nung ating interview. I know we've had a lot na napag-usapan. Pero yun nga po, given your experiences in your career po, ano po yung sa tingin ninyong pwedeng ibaon ng ating mga viewers ng ating audience, no, yung mga lessons para ma-apply po nila, no, sa kanilang career searching or if they're currently working on their careers din. Ayun po.
Okay.
Parang life tips.
Okay, sige. Well, first and foremost, do not be afraid to try something new. Ganun lagi. As far as agriculture is concerned, we all know that agriculture is a never-ending story. There's always something new that we can discover, learn about, share, and earn money from. Sabi nga sa Bible, sa Matthew 9, verse 35, and I'm going to read it. The harvest is plenty, but the workers are
Workers
few.
are few.
Yes. Ito pa, well, as much as possible, do it by choice. Wag namang nasway ka o na pinuwersa ka ng circumstances and then other things. And when you're already there, put your heart into it. Yun ang pinakamagandang gawin dyan. Kasi kung hindi, ikaw din mamumroblema sa sarili mo. And then, as much as possible, be where you are most comfortable. And of course, be the best that you can be. Yun ang isang magandang ano doon. And when you are going for a career move, hindi naman siya, no? It's not a rare move. Pero you ought to plan it to secure yourself. Baka naman mabibigla ka doon sa ginawa mong move. Because it is always true that haste makes waste. In making a career, look at the bigger picture. Wag mong gawin yon just for the sake of being able to do it. And if you succeed, wag maupo sa laurels. Kasi baka isang araw malaman mo, hindi ka na pala relevant doon sa kinauupuan mo. As my wife Ira always says, keep reinventing yourself. Has to be flexible, easily adapting to the ever-changing environment. Ganun naman kahit sa trabaho, di ba? And then, as far as writing is concerned, talagang isa siya sa passions ko. Although I did not have any formal training on it. Ang naisip ko kasi, this is one of the most effective ways of being able to share with everybody what I know. Kaya sa unang pagkakataon na kung pwede akong magsulat at mag-publish, I did it. And also, apart from yung writing and publication, pinasok ko na rin yung TV hosting. Saka ito nga ngayon, yung mga webinars. Yun ang aking masasabi dyan.
Wow.
Grabe. Another episode, another learning experience. Lagi, 13 times na akong namamindblown dito sa AGRIKB and parang it just keeps getting better. And thank you for that, Doc Andrew, for that insight. And tama, gusto ko yung kinote niyo yung Bible, sir. Talagang medyo, kung hindi lang kita ng mga audience natin, pero nagagano'n ako dito sa backstage. Kasi totoo yung the workers are, the harvest is plenty, but the workers are few, no?
Yes,
so there's so much to do. And nakakatawa, I don't think it's a coincidence na a lot of stories in the Bible are agriculture related, So,
yes,
beginning from Joseph up to yung mga parables ni Jesus, but that's another discussion for another day. But thank you so much, Doc. Bards.
Ako naman, meron lang akong
ikaw.
gustong i-share before mag-move forward. Actually, may last question pa, pero na-answer na siya nung quote na tawag dito, haste make waste. Kasi yung question ko sana is parang additional tips para hindi ma-burnout naman sa work. Kasi, most of us or most of our viewers are also working na din and have their own respective careers, and burnout is one of their major hurdles din. So, haste make waste. So, kailangan talaga pag-isipan, if parang take away na rin siya na passion is not enough. Kailangan talaga may strategy and tactic. So, yes, we
Bards,
have
pakibasa.
from Leonardo Ibarra Puhi. Yes, I do attending seminars and it helped me a lot. Now, I've been into lemon for 5 years and mushroom production for 6 months. Natuto sa seminars and trainings. I do teach horticulture / agri-crops since we are in an agricultural school, pero I guess iba talaga ang my formal knowledge. Kaya kahit ibang master's degree natapos ko, I just need to study more about agriculture. Thank you for the added strength. Laban, sir. Yun na lang nasabi ko. Laban.
Alright.
Kailangan
So mukhang na-accomplish naman natin yung task natin, natanong natin lahat ng kailangan. So from the start of the journey ni Doc, from yung humble beginnings niya in Masbate, up to his PhD experience. So ngayon,
Okay.
Doc, kami naman po ang may surprise sa inyo. Meron po kaming segment dito na pinamagatang So, meron po tayong segment na pinangalanan pong 1, 2, 3.
One,
So,
two,
meron,
three.
meron, hindi po ito yung sa jeep na ginagawa natin, ano? Yun,
Kapit ka na to.
yung 1, 2, 3 po is, we're gonna flash a series of sentences and you can complete them with 1 word, 2 words, and 3 words. So, parang fill in the blanks po ito. Pero po, limited lang po yung response natin to 1, 2, and 3 words. So, Doc, ang una po nating sentence ay, agriculture is blank. So, use 1 word po to complete the sentence. Agriculture is blank.
Life.
Yun.
Nice.
Parang,
Is life.
parang ano, no? Parang 5 out of 13. Yun yung 5 out of 13 guests says.
Yung iba other.
Agriculture is life.
Thesaurus meaning. Pero life yun. All boils down to life.
Okay. All right. So second sentence, ang poultry industry sa Pilipinas ay blank. So use 2 words po to describe or to kung ano po yung aspirations nyo for the poultry industry. So ang poultry industry sa Pilipinas ay blank. 2 words po.
Ang daya naman, 2 words lang. Ang
2 words pa.
poultry industry sa Pilipinas ay malaki, napapakinabangan.
Malaki.
Yun.
Ano pa bang naman? Huge and useful.
Hindi
Ayan. So,
problem
yun.
may app kasi sabi mo, 2 words eh.
Tama, sir. And, wait lang. Sabi ni Jim, ano yung sa jeep? Di ko yan alam. Wow.
Ito mo sinabi ni Ma'am Hazel.
Ma'am Hazel, hindi ka na pwede.
Si Sir Dax.
Kakat kita next episode. Ano na yung feed mo? Hindi, joke lang. Alright, and lastly, Doc, ito medyo prediction or prognosis nyo. Ang susunod na agricultural products na magbo-boom or magpo-prosper ay ang blank. So magbigay kayo ng 3, sir. Either crops or animals, processed goods, basta po related sa agriculture. Ano po sa tingin nyo yung 3 agricultural products na magbo-boom?
Actually, ang number 1, kasi animal science ako, organic chicken. Kasi
Organic chicken.
We're all health conscious now. Kulang lang siguro ng introduction and marketing para maano ng lahat yan, ma-appreciate. And then, ganun din, organically produced vegetables. Kasi hindi ko naman pwedeng sabihin isang vegetable lang. Marami yan. Ang pangatlo ay crafts made of yung mga materials na ginagamit natin sa agriculture. I saw yung post ni Justin last night, yung pots na vases ba yun tawag yun? Oh, yun yung isang halimbawa nun.
Yung mga pang-handicrafts.
Yung,
Ayun, oh!
yeah, ano nga ba?
Pakita mo nga, pakita mo nga.
Mamaya, I will talk about it.
Yeah, tuwan-tuwa ako dyan kagabi.
Ayun, so, nakatip na naman tayo. Organic chicken, organic vegetables, and yung raw materials for crafts and other materials na ginagamit natin. So, textiles maybe. Ayan. So, ayan, Doc, we want to thank you for giving us your time and sharing your experiences. Dito po sa Dream Agri Media, sa Dream Agritech at Wipart Philippines, meron po kaming tradisyon. Dahil po tayo ay Pilipinong tunay, alam naman po natin na tayo po ay nalalagay sa TV. Ang tanong po natin ay pwede bang bumate o kaya ay pwedeng manawagan. So, Doc, bibigyan po namin kayo ng time to greet or to give a shout out or kung gusto nyo rin po manawagan, pwede din po. Pero po, kung sino man po yung gusto nyo batiin, Doc, the floor is yours po.
Okay. First and foremost, babatiin ko ang misis ko, si Joy Ira. Siya ay nanonood sa atin ngayon, live.
Hello po!
And then, live na live. And then, yung mga kaibigan natin dyan sa UPLB, kasi matagal din naman tayo dyan. I stayed at UPLB for, I think, 4 or 5 years as a student, graduate student and a research assistant. And then, yung mga taga Cavite State University, mga kaibigan natin, mga professor doon. And of course, yung mga taga the best MSCAT Masbate, headed by their president, Madam Reni Lamela. Kumusta po kayo dyan at sana ay tuloy-tuloy ang pagtaas ng kalidad ng edukasyon at training sa the best MSCAT Masbate.
Yes.
Siyempre po, binabati ko rin ang mother ko. She is now 93 years old, pero pag pinagbasa niyo ng pocketbook, pag binigyan nyo ng 3 pocketbooks, 3 oras, tapos yan. Wow, ganyan ang ito. Yun. Saka siyempre sa lahat ng mga kaibigan natin, yung mga baka may nanonood na taga Gamefall Industry, kumusta po kayo dyan? Ingat po lagi. Keep safe. Ito kasi po ang ano natin, itong webinar natin, pinost ko din doon sa aking page saka sa personal account. So meron din sigurong nanood. Yun.
Thank you po, Doc. So, shoutout po sa lahat. Kabsu, sa Masbate, kay Mama Ira, sa mga nasa game file industry. So, siguro ayaw na kayong isa-isa ni Doc kasi baka may malimutan siya, mahirap na. So, ano na lang yan, blanket. Lahat kayo. Binabati ni Doc. Alright, so, Bards, ikaw naman.
Yes, so first of all, thank you, Doc Andrew, for responding. Si Sir Andrew, matagal ko na in-invite, and he's really one of the most prompt when it comes to agreeing. Kaya lang nagkaroon ng conflict last time. But anyways, here, and tapos na yung ating interview, and we're thankful na you're here. So, thank you din po, or shout out din kay Ma'am Ira. Yes, meron po tayong business na later. I'm reviewing under her reviewer center. Review center. I'm nakatoka sa akin ay agriculture extension. So, I'll talk to you later po, ma'am. And good evening. Shout out po sa aking family, Interno and Dayapan Plans. Sino pa ba? Nanay ko, for being the best. Yes. And siyempre, MC and Tita Eva Bolina. Sino pa ba? Yung mga naging katrabaho ko sa Land Bank Foundation, sa
shout out!
University. Kahit hindi ako, kumbaga, expressive, no? Very thankful ako na naging katrabaho ko kayo. And, of course, kunin ko na rin itong opportunity na to thank everyone who supported in buying Rattan Pots. Nagawa ni Kuya Lino at Pedro Laguna. With the overwhelming support and demand, magkakaroon po ulit ng ibang batch. And ang mas maganda doon, may mga bago tayong design. So yung mga prototype ay ginagawa pa po ni Kuya Lino. We'll keep you posted through my page, Bards Interno, facebook.com/bardsinternovlogs. Abangan nyo lang po yan. Murang-mura, abot kaya, makatulong pa kay Kuya Lino. And support my Facebook page as well, and subscribe to my channel, Bards Interno. Sabay-sabay natin iangat ang agrikultura ng Pilipinas. Thanks, bro.
Okay, thank you. Wait lang. Okay, thank you so much, Bards, At ako naman, I would like to thank, of course, Doc Andrew for gracing our show. Again, pangalawang beses ko na siyang thank you. Pero sobrang thank you po talaga, Doc, kasi madami pong, yun nga po, kilala kayo bilang nagbibigay ng advice sa poultry, and now we have learned about the story behind the man, behind Doc Andrew Bunan, with more than 50,000 followers on social media. So, thank you, Doc, for giving us an insight or a very brief peek into your life. And I know yung mga
nag-aaral dyan ng masters, yung mga researchers dyan sa university, yung mga gusto, yung nag-iisip ba, mag-PhD ba ako, ano bang gagawin ko? At siguro meron silang na-pick up ngayon, and lalo na yung mga kabataan na nag-iisip kung anong kukunin nilang kurso next year or next year. Ayan. So, maraming opportunities sa agriculture. Sabi nga ni Doc, the harvest is plenty but the workers are few. So, punta na kayo. Dito na, sa agriculture, let's go. So, shoutout po sa parents ko. Ayan, pabili daw ng rattan pot. So, Bards, message
Ito.
mo sa papa. Ayan. So, to my papa who always supports Dream Agritech, and to my mama who pushed me into agriculture, katulad po ng mama ni Doc Andrew. So, thank you po sa mga mama. Ayan. So, at shoutout po sa mga kasamahan natin na si Jim Cano at si Ma'am Hazel Reyes. Shoutout sa inyo. At kaya sila wala dito ngayon dahil next week, Bards.
Sila naman.
Pero sila naman. At ang guest
Sino
natin
ba?
next week ay, pakita na natin. Sino bang guest
Okay.
natin next week?
Ang guest natin
Wow.
next week ay walang iba, kundi ang ating Miss Universe Philippines Davao City, Miss Eliza Malinaw. Well, sabi ko, hindi ko ma-compose, no?
Ba't ka natigilan?
She's a model. If you're familiar with her, no, lumabas din siya sa Asia Top Model. Pero, ngayon, no, she will be with us to talk about her advocacy in local or community supported agriculture.
Pwede ba mag-silent reacts?
Okay, bro. Ayun.
Yeah, yun ang aking reaction doon. Okay? So next week, pakiabangan po, Miss Eliza Malinaw. So Jim, Hazel, kayo nang bahala. Kay Ma'am
Wapa.
Eliza. At sa Monday naman, ang webinar natin is for Agri 2020 naman, evaluation of the Philippine Livestock Poultry Information and Early Warning System. That's on Monday, 5:30 p.m. po dito pa rin. Same channel, Dream Agri Media, Dream Agritech Consultancy Services, at yung ating Facebook page, Dream Agritech Services. 5:30 po yan, Monday.
Research speaker would be Dr. Amilu Latonio from the Department of Statistics, Central Luzon State University.
Yan. So, stay tuned po. Dito lang po tayo para po dun sa mga gusto pa po ng kaalaman sa agrikultura. Binabati ko rin po pala yung girlfriend ko na si Ren na nasa Qatar ngayon. Please stay safe. And yung mga friends natin from UPLB, manood naman kayo dito sa Dream Agri Media, no? So, support UPLB alumni, support ang mga agriculturists natin. So, Doc, thank you so much for being here. And if ever, Doc, if ever may tutulong ang Dream Agri Media sa inyong mga webinars,
In the future.
you know how to reach us, Doc. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's an honor to have heard your story dito sa AGRIKB. At so next week, in behalf of Jim Cano, dahil wala siya, no? Siya lagi nagsasabi nito. So next week, sama-sama nating tanungin ang tanong ng mamamayan. AGRIKB. Bye-bye po. Thank you, Doc.
Okay, welcome. Thank you.
Please, stay po po.
Yes.
Yan. Good evening. Good night,
Good
everybody.
evening, guys. Thank you. See you next week.